I'm back at you with another one today. The crazy. All right, man. I went digging today. I picked up some records. I figured I'd share them with you guys. The other crazy batch of shit that I don't know if you'll even like, but fuck it, man. Little T for all the sobriety motherfuckers. Yeah. Anyway, picked up a bunch of shit this weekend. Actually, I'm not going to show you. I'll just show you. I did pick up something. I was shopping around, and I seen something, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick that up for my son Bailey. My son Bailey, he's such a good kid, you know, and he's always so good to me. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna pick him something up. So I picked this up for my son Bailey today. It's a skateboard. It's called a Loaded 2 Carving Systems, and it's made in California. I don't know nothing. I know nothing. Zero. Nothing about skateboards. I know he skateboards. It's used. I mean, I don't like buying new shit anyway. But I bought him a skateboard, man. My son's always out skateboarding. He owns longboards and stuff, and he's always out skateboarding. So I was like, fuck it, man. He's a good kid. I'm going to get him a skateboard today. So I seen that today at the flea market, wherever. Looks like a decent skateboard. It's made out of bamboo. Kind of odd. I guess it's really hard to break. All right, so I picked up some records today. And now check this out, man. I picked this look at this little guy. The Ramblin' Man with Hank Williams. This is an old 45 from probably back in the 50s, okay? And it's on the cardboard, just like a normal, it's on the cardboard, Hank Williams. And it's got Ramblin' Man, my son calls another man's daddy, and my son calls another man daddy. I can't escape from you, nobody's lonesome for me. It's got 4 songs on it. It's on the MGM, they call it the MGM extended play. Beautiful. I mean, look at the wax, man. It's just gorgeous. I've already played it. It sounds beautiful. But it's even cooler, man. To me, this has the cool factor, man. A little 45 with 4 songs on it, Hank Williams. You know, so I grabbed that, dude. That was something I found today. And then I found this Johnny Horton, The Battle of New Orleans. Now this is on the Columbia label. It's a little rougher, but it's still not bad. Yeah, we all know that song. What is on side B? The Battle of New Orleans. All for the Love of a Girl is on the other side, on the B side. Alright, then I picked up this little guy. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. That's on the Columbia. And see, the reason I picked this up is because it's complete. Okay, it's got the beautiful sleeve, and it's in really good shape, man. I mean, this is a really, look at the condition. This thing's just in beautiful condition. I love this song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Very spiritual. Love it. All right, I got a mixed bag of stuff, so hang loose. Some of it you'll probably like some of it you won't. So let's just get some of the stuff you probably won't like out of the bag first, okay? I did pick this up. I seen this. It was a good price. The Fat Boys are back, man. It's my generation. Fat Boys. It was cheap. I got it, you know. It's like, fuck it. You know. I like that one song. It's got the Human Beatbox Part 2 on this album. But the Human Beatbox, that song, I'm not sure which album that's on, but man, that's a killer. But it's my generation. You know, if you're older, you don't like them. I know. If you're younger, you don't like them. It's my generation. And then I picked this guy up. This is Dylan and the Dead. And I'm supposing it's got the barcode on it. So I'm supposing it's probably an 80s album, maybe. It's got a really nice sleeve with, I'll just show you that. Check that out. It's got Jerry Garcia and Bob Dylan. Yeah, man. Bob Weir. Yeah, Jerry Garcia, Bob Dylan, Mickey Hart, Phil Lesh, Bill Krautsman, Brent Midland, all of them. What I mean, to me, that's beautiful. I think I could almost hang that up in my house. That was really cool. And so yeah, I picked that up. It's on Columbia. It's beautiful wax. I mean, everything I picked up today, look at the wax. I mean, it is freaking like mint, you know. And none of these records were over 20 bucks, man. And most of them were like $5 or $10, okay? So it's like, why would you pick that record up? Well, maybe the thing was like $5, you know? So just relax, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why. You know, if you see a James Brown, Ain't That Funky, you know, for a couple dollars, are you going to let it sit there? It doesn't, I mean, I know it's not like in stellar condition, but man, come on. And this is on the King label, man. It's on the King. It's got some scratches on it and stuff, but it's not bad. Look at that old King label. I don't care. But, you know, picked that up today. James Brown, the godfather of funk. Then I picked this up. I don't think I got much Ohio Players. I see this. The condition of this was really nice. It's got a little booty there on the bottom. Yeah, man. Ohio Players. Brother Brian's from Ohio. That's on the Mercury label. Fantastic condition as well. Then this album here. This is a nice album, man. Herbie Mann at the Village Gate. Look at that. It's a live concert back in New York or somewhere back in the day. It's got a couple old slow jams on here. It's in stereo. It's on the Atlantic, the old Atlantic. Fantastic jazz album. Very good score there. This one, I'm a Miles Davis fan. I picked this up, Miles and Monk, at the Newport Jazz Festival, I'm assuming. Okay. So I haven't spun this yet. I'm not really sure. I'm a Davis fan. It's on the Columbia 2i. So I'm sure it's good. I mean, Miles and Monk. How do you go wrong there? 7 Steps to Heaven. Miles Davis. You know, these, I just couldn't believe when I see these, and I seen the prices on them. I was like, can you imagine? Columbia 2i. Can you imagine? These are probably all originals, you know. There's no barcodes on them or nothing. But, you know, can you imagine going out and buying a brand new one of these? For what I paid for this, believe me, you're not going to let it sit there. And I like the old soul stuff, you know, the old school, old soul stuff. Like this right here, man. Count Basie on the Verb. Yeah, baby. Look at that old Verb. We all got, you know, we all got some of that. We all got some of that sitting around. It's got that song on there. Every Day I Have the Blues. You know, if you know anything about blues, you know that that's a killer. Now that one's got Joe Williams on it. Very good price, very good spin. And this is what I was kind of thinking about. You know, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And it was a good price, so I said I should. You know, it's a Roger Miller Engine number 9. And Check this out, though. Yeah, the wax on it. Look at that. It's like beautiful, beautiful condition. Sounds like it's on the Pickwick 33. You know, made in the USA. I like Roger Miller. Come on, man. I like Roger Miller. It's got that song one dying and a one burying. So, pick that up. Then I found a couple of these. Now check this out. I've been scoring these here lately. It's weird because I've always had a hard time finding these records. And the past few times I've been out, I've actually scored some, and it's like, wow. So I went out today, and I found this Kitty Wells. Love Makes the World Go Round, man. Look at that. This is an old Decca, and it's got that song on there. There Goes My Everything by Kitty Wells, man. Holy moly, man. I love it. You want to talk about old soul. It's on the old Decca. It's all stereo. Beautiful Kitty Wells. I don't know, man. I know you guys are too cool for Kitty Wells. I know that. You're just too cool for Kitty. Yeah, whatever. But then check this out. I picked this up. Country Music Time, Kitty Wells. What a score this was for me. Look at this. Oh, smells beautiful. Now, I do believe that this is a mono, because if you look, there's nothing on this that says stereo. So I believe this is an old original mono on the Decca. Dude, I'll tell you what, right there, ladies and gentlemen, Kitty Wells. And I've been scoring that lately, you know. So I don't pass them up. If I pull out a Kitty Wells and the price is like incredible, it's coming home with daddy. Then I see this bad boy here. Pete Seeger's greatest hits. Look at that. Beautiful. Pete Seeger. Who doesn't like, well, if you're not into the old folk, Pete Seeger, he's like the the godfather of folk, in some ways. That the old CBS label. I don't know if you can see that or not. Gorgeous. Greatest hits. I'll definitely enjoy this album here. Now check this out. This is cool for you stereo guys out there. I seen this and I was like, ooh, Shure cartridge, Shure M44-7. I was just telling you about that this morning, about how it's one of my favorite cartridges. Well, here's a record by Shure, trackability test record, an audio obstacle course. And it's got the Shure cartridge in the middle. And it's kind of psychedelic, it's kind of got that, and I see this, and there's nothing on the back, right? Now check this out. It gets even better. Pull the wax out. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get it out so you can see it. Look at that. It says Shure. And look at the condition of that record. Look at the condition. Unbelievable. I was like, jackpot, as an audiophile. It's like, man, get an audiophile quality record for testing Shure cartridges. Please. See, the thing is, a lot of people, they wouldn't pay no attention to that. They would just probably put it back. But, not me. I'm bringing that bad boy home. And then last but not least, I picked this up. I think I have this album already. It's Artie Shaw, Booglow. It's on the RCA Victor. It's a mono. It's it. The reason I picked it up, and I think I got another one, is this one's in such good condition. I mean, the condition of this thing is just incredible. You know, and whenever I see these records like this, see the RCA dog on there, mono. It says mono. And but anyway, if I see them and they're good old soul records, man, I'm all over it. Like stink on shit. You know what I'm saying? Brother Brian, it's another one brought to you today. I just want to show you what I got. I'm going to turn the football game on. Ohio State's getting ready to play Notre Dame. But no doubt they're going to kick their ass. But what I like to do is turn the volume down, turn the music up, and watch the football. So, y'all have a good rest of your day, man. I'm out of here.